It's known as one of the loudest stadiums in sports for a reason, and it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Indianapolis Colts and the Seattle Seahawks. Here's Graham Gano out for the opening kick, and we're underway from Seattle. Return starts at the 3. He's brought down just inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Seahawks, first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Darnold looking to throw. Has a man, Dalton Schultz. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative when the best of them make it look oh so easy.
And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Pick up a 5 on that play, and that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39. 1st and 10, Darnold. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Opening script working gangbusters so far. 1st and 10 now at the 29. Out of the gun. Here's Darnold. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
17-yard line.
All set now. 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Schultz with the catch. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
This one's caught. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Drive has kind of seemed destined for the end zone, partner. First of a few chances now to reach it. And again, it's Darnold. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Keenan Allen touchdown. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10. Stroud in the air to start us off. Hits him on the in route. And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. From the gun, Stroud. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Well, air it out on 3rd. Gets everything he has under this one. Tried connected with Brown, but it's intercepted. And the Seahawks take over as he reports his 10th career INT.
Stroud's pass intercepted. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Here's A-Chain up the middle. Oh, he loses the football. But it looks like someone from the Seahawks got on top of it, and they'll get it back. Well, that is not how you make the most of an opportunity when your defense gives you the football back. But the good news is, Brock, at least they get another shot.
Yeah, when you're running on the field, you feel the joy of that defense, right? They just got you a possession. They're giving you an opportunity. And thankfully, they saved the day by at least jumping on the ball.
It's A-Chan on the inside give. He'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-0 is our score. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the 2nd quarter. Seahawks football here. They have it 2nd down, well inside a field goal range. Pass is cut at the 9. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Caught just shy of the goal line. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks take a 13-0 lead. Bates now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Trey Tucker to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23.
All right.
Shotgun now for Stroud. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this third down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
On the quick, right? Tony. South.
They'll throw. Third and long. Short pass brought in. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. Fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Not a traditional spot we see teams going for it, but they only need a few inches.
Here we go.
He's keeping it. He's going for it. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
One thing you cannot say, Kate, about this offense is they're not bold. That was a bold decision. One, they trusted the big guys up front, and they moved the sticks.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Quick slant, here's Laporta. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
All right. Swap, another swap.
Now it's Stroud. Buys time, rolling right. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like. It's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Stroud to throw again on second. Lasers this one deep down the middle. It's down close. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Evans now to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
On the return, the Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready? Go side.
They'll start the drive with Achane. And he's out the clear. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a 13-point lead. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Stroud. Escapes the pocket. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, Stroud. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That's 16 on the pickup. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
18.
Here's Stroud now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
So it'll be 2nd and long upcoming on the other side of this 2-minute warning. More from Lumen Fields coming right up. Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's 2nd and 19. Here's Stroud. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Back to throw, Stroud. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line. Stroud finds a seam down the middle. And he takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts making a one-score game before halftime. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. Gano for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Evans now to return. Things going well so far. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. From the gun, Darnold. Oh, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Colts got him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
This offense has been in a rhythm, settled in and found it in the first half, but hopefully that sack for this defense can disrupt that rhythm just a little bit. Kind of reminds me, Kate, in baseball when you're facing an elite pitcher, just get somebody on base. Just make that pitcher think a little bit. Hopefully that sack for this defense does the same to the QB.
And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
First and 10, Darnold. Into a crowd and intercepted. And the Colts take over as he records his 10th career INT. Well, we all know, Brock, those slot guys start piling up receptions, and that makes them a priority target for the defense.
Yep.
They kept someone nearby, and they pick off that check down.
If a play breaks down in today's football, like back in my day, last century, right, you checked down the running back. That's not the case anymore. These slot receivers, well, they're as big a security blanket as running backs are, but the defenses, to your point, Kate, they figured it out too. And that defense, well, they didn't just figure it out in their head. They went out and executed with their bodies to take it away.
This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Indianapolis.
Here's Stroud on first and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down at the 30. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, South. Here we go. 18. Okay. 19 Texas.
Throwing is Stroud. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line.
Brings up second down. On the Seahawks, 25-yard line.
Look at hot. Look at hot.
Here's Stroud again. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Seahawks make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
Intercepted. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. Good work so far. He's got room. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
No run here with Amari on Hampton. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They go play action with Stroud. Buying some time right. He finds Brown right side. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. He gets a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Here we go.
And
Stroud off the play fake. That's taken in by Tucker. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. From the gun, Stroud. That's incomplete left side. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that leaves him with third and short.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Stroud looking to throw, third and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down, Indianapolis.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
Oh, ready? Swap. 11.
Stroud off of play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
Again, Stroud. Catch is made in close. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. Gano for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Returnable from the 2. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. A run now with H.A. This is ahead for about 5. Buda Baker bringing that one to an end.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. That's caught, Devon Achane. And this is taken ahead to the 37. Christian Gonzalez getting there for the tackle.
Brings up
Third and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Got a man, this is Evans. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Running with Achane here out of the gun. And he's going to be stopped after about a 3-yard pickup on first down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Now Darnold. Has him on the quick hitter. The Colts pick it up. They won't get much on that return, Brock. Actually might have lost a little ground, but they do gain possession of the football.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at it, go punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. That's It's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
18. What's up?
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And that one's complete. Omarion Hampton. Free inside the 30. Omarion Hampton. And he takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they have prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
Gano ready to send this away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Darnold now to throw. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2, it could have gone the other way.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Now the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Here's Darnold to throw. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Seahawks with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. New set of downs from the 37. Line left. Here's Achane. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
To throw, here's Darnold. Short pass brought in. And he's not far from that 1st down marker, is he, partner? Up to the 47, 3rd down coming up.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Staying on the ground here with Achane. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Where one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
From the gun, Darnold. He finds Smith and Jigba right side. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
That's another Seahawks 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's a handoff for Achane. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Following the play, we do have an injured man in need of some assistance, and that's the burner, Devon Achan, who's in some pain. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Darnold finds Smith and Jigba. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Gets 16 yards on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it to going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Chubb running out of the gun. And he's going to pay off his first down run with a nice pickup of 9.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, kid. I know you do. And this one was about will power. He got the rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run and a great try at that first down.
2nd down carry for Achan. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. Here's Darnold. They can touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for 2nd and goal.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks cut it to a point late in this one. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba with the touchdown. On for the PAT, and a make will tie us up late. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18. Why Tony?
Back to throw. Has it downfield, working the left. Into the red zone. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By getting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this 1st and goal. Hampton. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And he's in for the touchdown. The Colts have taken the lead late. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. Gano's point after is good. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7. Gano ready to send this away. Evans now to return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. He finds Evans, left side. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. They look to throw it. Hits him on the out route. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds for the 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Setting up to pass. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. 2nd and 6 coming up here. And again, it's Darnold. Puts him on the in route. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. Going on 1st. Here's Darnold. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. It's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
On 2nd and 10 now. Darnold sends this to the end zone. And this is incomplete. Could have been a touchdown, but all it is now is a 3rd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. To throw. Here's a screen for Achane. He gets the 1st and more inside the 20. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
From the red zone on 1st. Catch made. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Got a gun. Here's Darnold. And they pull it off. A touchdown catch in the final moments. And now overtime or a win right here are on the table. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
All right, they're going to throw for it. They're in field goal range, but it's intercepted. Max Melton with the INT. That was to push this to a field goal game, Brock, but still, they have the lead with very little time left on the clock.
And now, Kate, you just need to prevent some type of Music City miracle play on this kickoff. Squib it, boot it, put it through the uprights on the other, whatever it takes. Just don't give them life. Don't set them up for any type of miracle.
Fields the hard squib kick. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out.
Here we go.
No timeouts remaining here, partners, so they can just run out this clock. Here's a design run. So it's the Colts who come away with a win.